Hey man, this your boy K Smooth coming to you with another video. Boxing Talk 100. Hey man, let's get back. Hey man, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit been going on in boxing, and you know what I'm saying. We want to. Hey, the people want to know, Canelo Alvarez. What is you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Cause you holding up a lot of shit right now. Obviously, let my boy Red tell it. You holding up a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Canelo beating Callum Smith was a good win. Callum Smith being undefeated, you know what I'm saying? Trying to unify at 168. Hey, Canelo beat him. It is what it is. But the people want to know what is next for Canelo. Now that you have all these belts, you know what I'm saying? You can't run because now Charlo, you know what I'm saying? You vacated at 160, you know what I'm saying? But you ran, and now Charlo is trying to chase you, you know what I'm saying, to also go at 168. You can't run no more, Canelo. So the people want to know what is next for Canelo. This is what I came up with. This is my scenario. Since Canelo don't want to fight Charlo, you know what I'm saying? He probably don't want to fight Benavidez. Shit gonna have to fold because we gotta understand there's so many names. There's a lot of names right now. So check me out. This is what I'm saying. Canelo needs to fight Caleb Plant. Benavidez needs to fight Andrade. And if Earl Spence want to be invited, you know what I'm saying, to move up. Obviously, if he's not fighting at 147 and he don't want to fight Terence Crawford and he want to move up to fight these middleweights, then why not just go and fight Triple G? You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to see Earl Spence Jr. fight Triple G. That'd be a good fight for Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? It's like we want to be able to see these fights happen, but it's like everybody is ducking and dodging. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is running. If it's the right thing to say, that's what I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Spence, even though he got the belts and shit, he want to fight Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao feel like, I don't know why he don't want to fight Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? But that's making Earl Spence be able to say, fuck it. If I can't get the fight with Manny Pacquiao, then I'm going to just move up. You know what I'm saying? Past 154 and just go straight to 160 to the middleweight class. It's dangerous. Earl Spence, if you want to do that, then it is what it is. But like I said, it's different paths to this game in boxing. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing motherfuckers duck, you know what I'm saying, for the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised, man. It's a ducking game. You know what I'm saying? People got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, protect their belts. That seems like that's what they doing. These fighters, these motherfucking promoters and all these motherfuckers that got the fighters behind them, they want to be able to protect them. It is what it is, people. We got to be able to tell the truth. Boxing Talk 100. Hey, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I want just as much as you want to be able to see the good fights, I want to see them too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Canelo, man, he's just like any other boxer. They gonna try to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, be careful. You got to be able to know what boxers you don't want to be able to fight. There's some dangerous boxers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez is a dangerous boxer. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade is a dangerous boxer. You know what I'm saying? Charlo, Jamal Charlo is a dangerous boxer. For Canelo, that's going to be the one that he's mainly going to stay away from is Charlo. It's just plain and simple. So you got to think about, the position that Canelo in now that he has that 168-pound, that belt, WC title belt. We don't know who he's going to defend it, you know what I'm saying, to. We don't know who he's going to defend it to. It's plain and simple. I don't know. Who y'all think who he's going to defend it to? You know, is it gonna be Plant? That would seem like the more easier route. You know what I'm saying? And then Billy Joe, and then Benavidez, and then you know what I'm saying, Charlo, because he already beat Triple G. Or else you just gonna give, you know what I'm saying, Spence a title shot. I mean, what is you gonna do? I don't know. It's just hard to say, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta continue to see shit unfold. This is the best shit I can come up with. To my boy Red. What else you wanna hear me say, man? I don't know what else to tell you, man. Hell. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta be able to see, you know what I'm saying, these fights unfold. You know? It's plain and simple. You know, everybody got their own, you know, type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, be thinking I'm biased just because, you know what I'm saying, I like Spence and I like Jamal Charlo just because they from Texas. One from Dallas and one from Houston. And I'm also born and raised from Texas. If it was on the others, if the shoe was on the other feet, y'all be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just like Terence Crawford being from Omaha. If y'all motherfuckers from Omaha, guess who y'all be going with? Y'all be going for Terence Crawford over whoever. So I don't want to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. God made it the way how it is, and that's just what it is. You know? Plain and simple, man. So I'm not being biased about who the fighters who I like. I just like what I see. I like Spence and his style, and plus he has a O. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he gonna do. In my humble opinion, I think he should fight Terence Crawford. Let's get it out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit is going on. Like I said, everybody is chasing everybody. Spence is chasing Pacquiao. That's who he want. If he felt like he can't get Pacquiao, then he's saying, fuck you. I don't want to fight Pacquiao or Crawford. That's the mind frame that Spence got, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll see Spence versus Crawford. You know? You know, and Spence, Pacquiao thinking the same way against Spence. He's dangerous and young. And does he want to fight a guy like Spence? You know, let's keep it real. Porter chasing Crawford. Does Crawford want to give Porter a shot? You see what I'm saying? He don't want to give Porter a shot. The same thing with Spence not wanting to fight Crawford. The same thing with Pacquiao not wanting to fight Spence. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is running and ducking. So who can you be mad at? Who can you be mad at? You know what I'm saying? But let's move on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, with Canelo fighting Callum Smith, it was a good fight, you know what I'm saying? Callum Smith was taller and he was lankier, but he just couldn't get the job done, you know what I'm saying? Canelo, he was just really more higher experience, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how to be on the biggest shows, what I would just be telling Red. The same thing when Canelo, when he fights, you know what I'm saying, Jose Benavidez or Caleb or Billy Joe, he gonna beat them guys. I'm telling you, man. There's levels to this shit, man. Do not sleep on Canelo. All you motherfuckers that sleeping on Canelo, y'all gonna really make him bring out that real Mexican style on y'all ass and really punish y'all. So keep it up. Keep it up. I'm trying to tell y'all. But he can't fuck with Charlo. He can't not fuck with Jamal Charlo. That's the only one who he will avoid and lose to. So that's the reason why I say this. We'll see Canelo. He's gonna try to duck and dodge. You know what I'm saying? The best fighters. Let's keep it real. He's gonna dodge Charlo. He's gonna dodge Jamal Charlo because he know what Jamal Charlo brings to the table. Punishment and just pure knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He gonna punish you. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, Jamal Charlo is probably the hardest hitting middleweight. Let's keep it real. It don't matter. 160 or between 168. It's the same to me. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he'll still be able to go to 160, which he's moving to go meet Canelo. And he wants to be able to fight. But like I said, Canelo, he gonna run and duck Charlo and go for the weakest link, which is Caleb Plant. It is what it is. It just depends on Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant gonna have to make the smartest decision. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's even gonna throw himself at Plant, but it's up to Plant. Either he takes the fight with Canelo and he rejects it, and Canelo has no fight but the no choice. Excuse me, he has no choice but to face Charlo. Or Caleb Plant could be like, well, fuck it. I think I can beat Canelo and take the fight. You just like fishing. You've been reeled in, Caleb Plant. You gonna be eliminated and you gonna get beat, and therefore, you know what I'm saying, Canelo will move on. We have no choice but to see David Benavidez. Excuse me, David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. We have no choice but to see it. And then Triple G, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with Triple G, you know what I'm saying, him coming off a win, you know, he's fighting. He wants to, you know, the third fight with Canelo, but Canelo's proven that he's already beat him. You know what I'm saying? But if he decides to fight him for a trilogy fight, you know, it could just, you know, they just gonna fight for money. And Canelo's gonna win and beat him again and still defend his belts. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Canelo versus no Triple G again. Now they talking about, you know, Canelo versus Spence. That would be a good one to see too. You know what I'm saying? Different styles make different fights. And if hey, you know what I'm saying? Canelo could welcome, you know what I'm saying? Welcome Spence. Bring your ass on. Let's get it on. But I got Spence in that fight. You know what I'm saying? If that happens, you remember Spence is dangerous. Do not sleep on Spence. Even though they say that Spence is ducking whatever Crawford, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. There's so many names in boxing. Spence don't just have to focus on Crawford. It is what it is, man. You know, Crawford, he got to move on and do what he got to do. Either you give, you know, Porter his shot, or you go and fight Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Oog is the same thing. Give Porter a shot or fight Keith Thurman. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Or you and Crawford put up y'all belts. You and Crawford got to put up y'all belts or something. And the winner face Pacquiao. I don't know. They saying Pacquiao gonna fight McGregor. We don't know, people. We got to see this shit unfold. There's a lot that we got to be able to see in this boxing talk, man. You know, in these fights. So I'm just breaking it down, man. I'm just letting y'all know what could be, you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy, shout out to my boy, you know what I'm saying? Red, you know what I'm saying? We be going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? A guy that knows his boxing shit, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, to each his own. I'm gonna be right and wrong, and you gonna be right and wrong. We both ain't gonna know until we actually see the fights happen. It's plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? But he knows deep in my heart, like I said, I'm a Texas boy, so I'm going to ride with Spence. You know what I'm saying? If Spence decides to stay at 147 and fights Crawford, I got Spence. It is what it is. If he goes to 154 and skips over Crawford, whatever he's going to do, or to 160, I still got Spence. You know, he can bulk up and get big and compete with these guys, man, is what I'm trying to tell my boy Red. But Red ain't trying to hear that shit. He thinking everybody gonna just smash him like Billy Joe and Caleb Plant. If they make them fights with Spence, I'm picking Spence. Now, Spence versus Benavidez or Spence versus Charlo, I'd be like, all right, Spence, now is getting a little bit more dangerous. You know, even a Spence versus a Triple G. That will be dangerous, but a good fight. Because I believe, you know, the style of Spence, he can hang in there with these guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, he could put on that weight, and it'll be dangerous. A lot of motherfuckers, my boy Red don't think that this shit would be dangerous. But me, personally, Spence is dangerous. And like I said, right now, he has an O on his record. Just imagine if he does move up and fight, you know what I'm saying, a Canelo or somebody else. Ooh, it's going to be scary. But hey, like I said, it's my opinion from anybody else's opinion. That's just me. You know, a lot of people gonna say, hey, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, fights got to be made. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to see this shit, but we ain't gonna see it until we see, You know what I'm saying? Talk about negotiations and contracts. These boxers got to be able to sign the contracts, come to an agreement face to face, and sign these contracts. Other than that, all we hearing is smack talking and, you know what I'm saying, bitch ass nigga over here and he's scary and all that shit. That's all we hearing. But like I said, there's a lot of names. Names got to come to the table and be able to, you know, come to an agreement. If like I said, if Crawford wants to be able to fight Spence, you know, Spence is saying, you know, a 70-30% or a 60-40. And like I said, you know what I'm saying, if the shoe was on the other feet, Terence Crawford would be saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? 70-30 or 60-40, all because you're the WBC champion, title holder. It's plain and simple, people. People, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know, then you know. If you don't know, then stay out the way. It's plain and simple. But this is just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ducking and dodging. We don't know who gonna fight who. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know. But I just told you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Once again, David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. That should be the fight. You know what I'm saying? Then we can see who's better out of them two. One has to be eliminated and one has to be able to move on. Who would I pick personally? Man, that's a dangerous fight because I've seen both of them, you know what I'm saying? And both of them don't have no losses. Both of them still got O's. So it's like, man, you know.